Lesson 100. Practice test. When you see this sign, please pause the video. Play the video when you complete the task. Please note that there is no audio for slides 3 to 20 in this lesson. Please note that in this lesson the audio is provided only for the answers and that the scope of the test is determined by the limitations of self-correction possibilities and the material covered in this course. Structure of the test. Part 1 – Questions. Part 2 – Answers. Estimated time for writing the answers, maximum 1.5 hours. Listen and check your answers. Part 2 – Answers.
Anita studies at the University of Colombo. She lives with her grandparents. She wears colorful clothes. She has a round face and thick, black hair. She is interested in Asian politics. Farouk studies at the University of Rahuna. He lives with his parents and his brother. He wears light-colored clothes. He has a long face and thin, brown hair. He is interested in ancient irrigation systems. Mishthi studies at Central College. She lives with her mother. She wears fashionable clothes. She has an oval face and wavy hair. She is interested in space exploration. Suresh studies at the University of Peradeniya. He lives with his extended family. He wears traditional clothes. He has a square face and straight, black hair. He is interested in the history of medicine in Sri Lanka. My best friend studies at Hindu college. He or she lives with his or her uncle and auntie. He or she wears cotton clothes. He or she has a round face and short black hair. He or she is interested in new technologies of preserving seafood.
Rules for visitors to Yala National Park.
Call 119 in case of emergency. Leave your vehicle locked securely in the car park. Wear green clothing to blend in with the surroundings. Be prepared for varying weather conditions. Keep a safe distance from dangerous animals. Remain quiet as animals get scared of unexpected sounds. Have the tickets ready for inspection by wildlife officials at any time. All visitors must leave the park by 6:30 p.m. at the latest. You must obtain prior permission from park authorities to bring any vehicle with a seating capacity exceeding 9 persons. This bar graph shows the life expectancy of 5 countries in 2019. The vertical axis shows the number of years and the horizontal axis shows the 6 countries. The countries are Sri Lanka, Thailand, China, India, Pakistan and Malaysia. Life expectancy in Thailand is 77.01 years and this is the highest number. Life expectancy in Pakistan is 67.17 years and this is the lowest number. Life expectancy in India is lower than life expectancy in Sri Lanka. Life expectancy in China is higher than life expectancy in Malaysia. Life expectancy in China is almost equal to life expectancy in Sri Lanka. Life expectancy in 3 countries is approximately 76 years. Dear Fatima, thank you very much for your letter which I received yesterday morning. I have some wonderful news. My parents bought a small house in Kandy last month and we are going to move into it next Sunday. We have already repaired some old furniture inherited from my grandmother but we have not arranged it yet. Let me describe the house to you. It is not far from my new school. There is a nice kitchen next to the living room. The bathroom is at the back of the house. My parents want to paint the house white. Now, I am waiting for my mother. She went to buy some brooms and buckets. We will start packing when she returns. You must come and visit us soon. We can all play in our new garden. Hope to hear from you soon. Yours, Shenali. This is a picture of a kitchen. There is a woman and a teenage girl standing at the table. They look like mother and daughter. Both of them are wearing colorful t-shirts. There are some tomatoes, onions and eggs on the table. The eggs are in a bowl. The daughter is whisking some eggs and the mother is cutting a big fish with a knife. The fridge is next to the sink. There is a big window between the sink and the cooker. You can see a garden and a cat sitting on the fence through the window. There is a kettle and a silver frying pan on the cooker. Next to the cooker is a wooden cupboard. The kitchen looks clean and well organized. Kosala said that it was a 3-day trip. Nimal said that they had decided to go to Mahintale. Sonali said that they were going to stay in a hostel. Farooq said that his brother had booked it for 30 people. Mary said that their history and science teachers were coming with them. Meena said that they would stop in 2 places on the way to Mahintale. Suresh said that they would climb the rock early in the morning. Good morning, sir. How can I help you?
I am here to inquire if a conference hall with AC has been reserved for us.
May I know your name, sir?
I am John Brown.
Let me see. A conference hall for 2 days.
That's right.
A newly refurbished conference hall in our West Wing has been reserved for you for 2 days. The refreshments will be served in the lobby, I understand. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the arrangement we asked for.
How many participants do you expect?
About 200, I think. Where can we park the buses?
There are 3 allocated parking spaces for big-sized vehicles to the right of the entrance. You can park there.
Is there a screen and a projector in the hall?
Yes, of course. We have 2 mounted projectors and 2 screens available for our guests at any time.
My colleagues will be arriving in about 10 minutes. Can we see the hall as soon as they come?
I will ask one of our staff to take you all there. Please take a seat while you are waiting.
Thank you. You can leave your bags in the library.
You must get very good grades if you want to participate in the national level competitions.
You mustn't ride your bicycle on the right. In Sri Lanka it's illegal to drive or ride bicycles on the right side of the road.
You may not know who has offered you a scholarship now, but you will get to know this kind person soon.
You shouldn't postpone doing all the assignments till later. Finish them as soon as possible if you want to join us on a trip. You might like this book. It is about your favorite animals.
You can wait here for the doctor, if you wish.
Five-story office complex for long-term lease in Hatton with 3 elevators, 10 bathrooms and a car parking facility for 6 vehicles. Suitable for an insurance or finance company. Please contact 077 345 234 for further details.
Bank needs premises with car parking facilities for their new office.
Mount Lavinia, 3 rooms with attached bathrooms available for working girls, access to a kitchen, separate entrance. Telephone, 0774 562 756, email, property@vision.lk.
Amita is looking for a boarding house where she can cook.
Office transport available from Kandy to Peradeniya on weekdays. Contact the van owner on 0771 234 432.
Mr. Subramanian doesn't want to drive to the office. He wants to travel to his office comfortably at a reasonable rate.
Used computers, tablets and high-quality smartphones straight from Dubai for sale at wholesale prices. Forward your requirements to rex@prices.com or call on 0778 675 546.
A children's home in Ratnapura wants to purchase 4 second-hand computers for their O-level students.
A pleasantly mannered high school leaver with an excellent command of English and basic computer skills needed immediately for our logistics department. Email your CV to humanresources@lankatoday.lk.
Amir is looking for work after completing his A-levels and a course in Excel.
Toyota, 2012, metallic, 1000 cc, alloy wheels, 40,000 kilometers, 3.2 million, negotiable, buyers only. Telephone 0112-274-3453.
Mr. Pereira needs to sell his old car and buy a new one.
Are the following statements true or false? Write T for true and F for false. Orochi slept under a tree trunk when it started raining.
False.
Orochi was rescued by a helicopter at about 2 p.m.
True.
Only 19 cows survived the floods.
False.
Why did Orochi hit her head on a fallen tree trunk?
She slipped.
What was Lizzie?
One of Orochi's oldest and favorite cows.
Where was Orochi when a doctor from a helicopter reached her?
On a bit of high land, a small island now in the middle of acres of white water.
Why did it take 2 hours for the rescuers to discover Orochi?
Because the sky was dark and the rain and lightning bad.
Fill in the blanks using words from the passage.
A river running by Orochi's farm was caused by 6 consecutive days of spring rain. Orochi went back to the higher ground of her farm when Lizzie managed to successfully pull herself and Orochi out of the raging water.
Underline the correct answer.
This story tells us that Lizzie saved Orochi's life.
Find the word from the passage which has the same meaning as the following.
One right after the other. Consecutive. Lift high. Raise.
Who organized the event?
Andrew's friends in the Literary Society.
When will the exhibition be held?
On the 4th, 5th and 6th of this month.
Whom are Andrew's friends planning to invite?
Professor Sanjeeva Wilson, an expert in the field of ancient literary scripts.
When will Professor Wilson give a presentation?
On the last day of the exhibition.
Who else is coming?
Selva.
Why is Andrew inviting Sunil?
Because he thinks Sunil would enjoy the exhibition and the presentation.
How can Andrew be contacted?
On the phone or through email.
Urban life.
The traffic is heavy throughout most of the day and sometimes even at night. There is a lot of pollution from factories and vehicles throughout the day. Some people find breathing difficult, especially during the rush hour. There are a lot of wide roads. There are more facilities such as schools, colleges, clinics, children's parks and sport clubs.
Rural life.
People gather at the waterfall to do the laundry. Each house has a spacious garden and many people grow flowers and vegetables in it. There are a lot of trees with many birds nesting in them. Life seems to be more relaxed and people are not in a hurry. People are close to nature and live in harmony with it. Nearly everybody has a dog which guards their house.